here. And now it's time for this Monday's afternoon session of Children's GBC with George Buxton, as he gets to present some programs today, including the last few episodes of Grad, which is only happening this week. So, of course, the episode 9 is here as well. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Children's GBC on a fine Monday afternoon. Well, viewers, so here we are then. Now, we're on to a new week now. Yeah, because I know that I haven't done the Monday bit for quite a while. Yeah, well, not since I was busy with other things. Well, here I am. Anyways, now we got our great programs coming your way, and we're going to kick things off with Grad. Today's episode is all about camping, or should I say camper? Yeah, because I know that's another thing for Grant to grumble about. But will camping go so well? Let's find out.
Hello, Gran, how are you? How'd you feel today? I just came by to see if I could be of help in any way. I always like to come and spend my time with you. We somehow seem to think of something great to do. You really are the most. I think that I can boast. You really are the most surprising Gran.
One day, Gran decided to go up into her loft and give it a clear out. It could do with some...
And that was Gran. Well, I'm so glad that they enjoyed camping. Okay, now, if you remember, last week, when George Buxton has already presented the 80th anniversary editions of Sodor Railway Tales, Book 24, well, you'll be very pleased to know that we are now starting anyways, and I'm sure that we'll have another one with Book 25 that George Buxton will be presenting tomorrow. But of course, that we have the original version of Toby's Tightrope, which is just one story as of today. Oh, it's so that you know, now this is just another sneak peek up for the next book, which is on Book 26, which is only going to be happening next week. So now, here's the original version, and this is the last one of Series 3. So enjoy!
Toby's Tightrope. The manager spoke to Mavis severely. Put things right.
And just a reminder that tomorrow morning that we'll have Book 25 from the 80th anniversary editions of Sodor Railway Tales. And I'm sure we got Rupert the Bear, that's next. And it's not the 1970s, just to let you know. And that was Sodor Railway Tales, the original version. And that's pretty much all the stories that are sneak previews now. And I'm sure George will be presenting more of Sodor Railway Tales 80th anniversary editions tomorrow morning. But back to today, so here we have Rupert, and I am not talking about the 1970s. Now, if you remember, about a couple of weeks ago, last month, for when George has already premiered The Adventures of Rupert the Bear, which is something to do with puppet animation, as in hand puppets, like this. See, that's what's known as a puppet. But of course, it's the picture book version that you have to be careful of. Now, because here's an episode of Rupert, and I think today's tale is called The Flying Buttons. I never heard of it, though, but I'm sure that you'll enjoy this one as much as you enjoyed The Adventures of Rupert the Bear from the 70s. Well, here's the 80s version this time.
Rupert,
Rupert's offered to catch Mrs. Bumble's puppy as it keeps running away. It's safer to walk everywhere.
Rupert, you're a wonderful man. We want you to know that we really care. From the start, you won everyone's heart for the things you say and do. Make us all love you.
And that was Rupert and the Flying Buttons. Well, that was a really good story, it was. Oh, and as much as that you might want to check out Sheep, Hubert's Surprise, a repeat episode, it will be at lunchtime. And don't forget, that episode of Rupert will be on lunchtime as well. So make sure you do not miss it this week. But right now, it's time for Angel Mouse. And today's episode is called Important Message. I wonder what sort of message is really important. Well, let's go and join him, and then we'll soon find out what the important message is.
Angel Mouse, Angel Mouse. He tries to be good, he knows that he should, but things don't always go his way. He'll always do his best when he's put to the test to get a little better every day. Angel Mouse, Angel Mouse.
One morning, everything was ready for breakfast all night again, thanks to my friend, Angel Mouse.
Angel Mouse. He tries to be good, he knows that he should, but things don't always go his way. He'll always do his best when he's put to the test to get a little better every day. Angel Mouse. Angel Mouse.
And that was Angel Mouse. Well, so that was the important message. Oh yeah, and the important message is all about baby elephants, cuddly, because otherwise known as comforters. Right, anyway, so I'm sure that you enjoyed Angel Mouse as much as I did. So the next one now is Brum, and today's episode is all about a gymnast. I think it's something to do with a girl practicing with her hula hoop. Ah, but she lost it, but can Brum be able to get it back? Let's find out. And that was Brum. Well, let me tell you one thing. I'm glad that Brum has managed to get her hula hoop back. Yeah, because otherwise it would have rolled off. So the next one now is Tugs. And today's episode is all about regatta. I wonder what it means by that. Let's find out.
The tugboat, for its size, is the most powerful craft afloat. And the star tugs are the power behind the docks and waterways that make up the big city port. This is Tugs.
Welcome aboard, young numbers.
reminder that there'll be some more episodes of Tugs, which is only happening this Wednesday at the same time. Joshua Jones is next, though, here on Children's GBC. Well, let's hope that nobody gets the spooks out of it. And that was Tugs. Well, that was a bit of a strangest episode it was. Oh, and the next program now is Joshua Jones. And today's episode is all about a spook. You know, as particular as it could be like ghosts or any other type. Ha! See, I was ready for it this time because the ghost be beaten. Anyways, enjoy the episode of Joshua Jones.
Some people live in the country. Some people live in the city or town. Some people live at the top of the tower block. Some people live much nearer the ground. But Joshua Jones can live wherever he goes. His boat will take him to all the nicest places he knows. Some people work in an office. Some people like to work out of doors. Some people work in a great big building. Some people work on a factory floor. But Joshua Jones can work wherever he goes. Down by the waterside or any place the water flows. La 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 la, 'cause that's the life he knows. La 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 la, 'cause that's the life he knows.
Joe Lasky's horse, Trojan, is lame. Such thing as a ghost. Is there, Fiona?
Some people live in the country. Some people live in the city or town. Some people live at the top of the tower block. Some people live much nearer the ground. But Joshua Jones can live wherever he goes. Down by the waterside or any place the water flows. La 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 la, 'cause that's the life he knows.
And that was Joshua Jones. Well, from one Bumper Films classic to another with Mike Young Productions. Right, so the next one now is Star Hill Ponies. And today's episode is called The Outing. Now, are the ponies are going to be having an outing? You know, especially if they're going by car? Well, we'll have to wait and see. And I wonder where they're going though.
With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. Whenever you feel all alone and don't know what to do, there's someone we know who'll help you out and stop you feeling blue. They're always there when you need friends. They know just what to do. Just count those wishes, 1, 2, 3, and watch them all come true. With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. If you need someone that's lots of fun, then you know what to do. Just make those wishes, 1, 2, 3, and watch them all come true. With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. Stop you feeling blue. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you.
And that was Star Hill Ponies. Well, let me tell you one thing. I'm so glad that Scruffy came to the rescue, and I'm so glad that Thomas was all right, but his ankle was hurting. Well, let's hope that his ankle will get better soon. Right, the next one now is sheep, and today's episode is called Gogol's Sofa. How on earth does a sheep get a sofa? Well, let's go and join us to find out. And that was sheep. So I guess that's why Gogol needed a new sofa. Right, so the next one now is the Berry Family. Today's episode is called Paste Makes Waste. Was the Berry Family. Well, I'm so glad that Charlie did manage to play golf, except that there was a rain, of course. So the next one now is moving on from one cartoon family to another cartoon family. And yes, it's the Barkleys. And today's episode is called No Place for a Lady. What does that mean by that? Let's find out.
Barkley, he's the head of the Barkley house. Agnes Barkley is his devoted and loving spouse. They've got kids, Terry, Roger, and Chester too. And all of them are Barkleys through and through. 'Cause they're the Barkleys, and they're okay. And Arnie Barkley, with a very open mind, is always first to let you know his own opinionated ways. But even though he may grumble and get uptight, just remember Arnie Barkley's bark is worse than his bite.
Class is a drag, Terry.
And that was the Barkleys. Well, let me tell you one thing. Yeah, I'm so glad that Terry doesn't have to work like a man anymore. But anyway, so moving on from DFE Films classic to another one. So the next one now is the Blue Racer, everyone's favourite blue snake. And today's episode is called Wham and Eggs, although it should have been called W Ham and Eggs. W Ham and Eggs. Yeah, that was obviously a good joke. But anyways, here's the Blue Racer.
snake lovers got nothing. Well, that's your business.
And that was the Blue Racer. Well, I'm so glad that we all get to see that episode. Right, so the next one now is The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3. And today's episode is called 7 Continents for 7 Koopas. It should be interesting, though. So let's go and join the Super Mario Brothers now.
It is a legend no one will forget. Everyone thought King Koopa had left the Mushroom Kingdom. And then his doom ship attacked. King Koopa was back with the greatest danger ever known, his Koopa kids. Using their new superpowers, the Super Mario Brothers rescued Princess Toadstool and beat back the evil Koopa family. I'll get those flutters!
Brothers have saved the Mushroom Kingdom. It was the least I could do.
Now, how much would you be if you fell in love with a girl or a boy? Well, we got some answers from Rabies in Love, and that's our episode title for Maid Marian and Her Merry Men next. And that was The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3. Well, that was a very good episode it was. Right, so the next one now is Maid Marian and Her Merry Men. And we're on to the 4th episode of the 2nd series. And because this episode is called Rabies in Love. That is disgusting. Lol. Cut it out, will you? Oh. Anyways, here's the episode of it.
Say now?
And when this man came to me, he was a complete physical wreck. He was so weak that every... Rabies in love. Honestly, men.
Marianne, why don't you carry on with what you're doing? 'Cause there's always trouble brewing. Gotta find a way to make a better day. Oh, Marianne, why don't you carry on with your merry men and make heroes out of each of them? You got to find a place to make a better space. Whoa,
Well, let me tell you one thing. I'm so glad that one Raby was in love with one another. Yeah, and I'm so glad they get to see each other. And I say that's not so cute. It is cute. Oh, come on, guys. Just, you know that rabies are disgusting. They're not disgusting. Right, that's it. You're asking for it. No, you're the one asking. Here you go. Oh, and of course, I'll be back again on tomorrow afternoon, and Jordan will be here tomorrow morning too. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. This is GTV, and now it's time to head on down to Summermaid now for today's episode of Home and Away.